Hello there everyone, my name is Mathew McKenna and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to react to Lana Del Rey again. I know that it's been like not all that long since I did the first video on her, but I had so many requests for a part 2. So I figure there's no better time like the present, right? I've selected a few new songs based on your recommendations in the last video. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you go check it out. I need to do 2 quick plugs before we get into the video. So first off, I know that you guys have requested like over and over and over again that you want to hear me sing. So if you want to hear me sing, I posted a tiny little snippet up on Instagram TV. Go follow my Instagram, the handle will be on screen. And I think I'm going to be posting more stuff like that on IGTV. I've actually quite enjoyed my experience with Instagram lately. And secondly, I'm part of a new app called Firework, which is like Vine meets Musical.ly, I guess. It's like short form content, like 15 seconds max. And there's all kinds of different comedy stuff and music stuff, dancing, and just people being people. I've been making some content over there. I think it's really cool. So I'm going to leave a download link in the description as well as my handle so you can go follow me there as well. All right, so the first song I'll listen to is called West Coast. I mean, I suppose it makes sense that it's set on a beach, considering, you know, West Coast. I'm guessing it's about like West Coast in California, you know? Okay, not the vibe I sort of expected if it was going to be about the West Coast.
Down on the West Coast, they got a saying.
Oh, okay. I see. It's more like a husky style. I actually quite dig that.
Down on the West Coast, I get this feeling like it all could happen. That's why I'm leaving.
I'm usually not a fan of like black and white music videos, but it's working for this vibe.
Say I miss you so much, but something keeps me really good. I'm alive, I'm alive.
I'm really digging her voice at that pitch just there. I really love when husky singers can hit like really nice high notes.
Love your love, your love. I can see my baby swinging.
Oh, that's a complete change in tempo.
Move, baby, I'm in love. I'm in love.
Is she saying she's in love with like a guy or the West Coast? I feel like it's kind of like she's in love with the West Coast, right? I mean, that's what the song's about. Oh, I really like this breakdown.
Down on the West Coast, they got their icons, the silver starlets, the queens of Saigon.
Funnily enough, I can't tell if this is like anti-West Coast, like consumerism Hollywood sort of thing, or just like, yeah, loving all the cool stuff down here. Maybe I'm just an idiot or something.
Boy, it's your eyes, your love, your love, your love.
I would love to see her perform this live because like her face and stuff doesn't really like match what's coming out because obviously it's a music video, but like I would love to see how she is while delivering those high notes because I feel like it would just be like really powerful to watch.
Move, baby, I'm in love.
Well, there's the color and it's fire. It's got to be symbolic of something. My analysis is slipping.
Move, baby, I'm in love. I'm in love.
One of the things that I don't know if this is really like symbolic of anything, but when I said like, hey, there's fire and color, one thing I noticed that was like kind of weird was like there were these lines and stuff coming out of the background, so kind of looked like she was hypnotizing the audience, which is cool. And this might just be like some random interpretation that I've pulled out of nowhere, but maybe it's a comment on how like the entertainment industry and mainstream media and everything sort of like control the way people view subjects. I don't know. I might be reaching. I'm probably reaching. Let's move on to the next song, which is called Blue Jeans. I haven't owned blue jeans in quite a while, but maybe I should buy some. Ah, more trippy stuff. A wild Lana Del Rey appears. Oh my god. This is already making me like question my existence. Why do you do this to me, Lana?
Walked into the room, you know you made my eyes burn. It was like James Dean.
Those lines. I love those lines. You make my eyes burn like James Dean.
You were sort of punk rock. I grew up on hip-hop, but you fit me better than my favorite sweater.
You know what's interesting about this that I've kind of already noticed is that we're kind of bombarded with songs from male artists lusting after the female body, right? But I've just realized that it's not too common to hear songs that are like lusting after the male body. So this is kind of like an interesting subversion that I haven't really heard. I mean, maybe it is common and I just am not aware of it, but as far as I've seen, it's like female singers are kind of like pigeonholed into singing about like preppy love songs, you know? And it's nice to see deviation from that industry force.
Said he headed out on Sunday, said he'd come on Monday. I stayed up waiting, anticipating and pacing, but
Crocodile.
he was chasing paper.
She was saying that she'd stayed up waiting, anticipating, but I feel like the guy didn't show or something. Is that what I'm getting?
'Cause I'm a ride or die, whether you fail or fly, wish at least you tried. But when you walked out the door, a piece of me died.
Yeah, okay, so this person did leave. Maybe it was like her first love or something.
This morning like before, we were dancing all night.
I wonder if there's some kind of symbolism going on with the crocodiles, like she's swimming with the sharks.
I will love you till the end of time.
God, those are just beautiful shots, aren't they? Sorry, I was honestly just enthralled by the visuals and that chorus. I really, really like that chorus.
Baby, I will love you till the end of time.
So far out of those two songs we've listened to, I've definitely preferred this one. I'm very curious as to whether anything else in this list will top it, because I really, really liked that. So much so that I'll actually like add that to my playlist right now. Add to playlist. Kabam. It worked. It was just a really pleasant sound and vibe, and it transitioned really seamlessly between like verses and chorus. It all felt very natural and it flowed very well, which like really appeals to me. I mean, I do like songs that take me by surprise, but when things are just really fluid and nice, it makes them easy to listen to, which is kind of my preference in general. Now that I've listened to Lana Del Rey a little bit more, it is really interesting to see how she kind of does seem to go for subverting the whole like pop music industry and the genres that are expected. It's admirable and it's pretty cool. All right, the next song is called Music to Watch Boys To, which is a cool title. But also I feel like this might touch on the last theme I was just talking about how like we don't really see that much of talking about how hot guys are and stuff like that. It's more relationship based stuff. Whereas songs that are about women, oh my God, they are just littered with just very, very vivid imagery.
I like you a lot.
I like you a lot too, Lana. This is giving me like Nirvana album cover vibes. I don't know if anyone else sees that. I like this kind of lyricism. I'm kind of a weird fan of like lyrics that aren't necessarily crazy poetic and full of like English devices. I actually quite like songs that are just kind of thoughts. It feels like this is just a way of her conveying her thoughts. Funnily enough, like I know that choruses are meant to be the really engaging, catchy part of songs, but I'm much preferring the verses here. It just feels a lot more like my vibe right now. I have to admit though, the chorus does kind of make my head bop. That's a cool little like couple of lines. It's just nice to hear a kind of repetition there that says different things each line. I feel like Lana Del Rey's music videos contain so much imagery that would take so long to just like break down all of it. But I mean, from my perspective, it's kind of cool and engaging. Oh, I just realized the chorus is saying, I like you a lot, so I do what you want. Maybe that's a commentary on like male expectations. I feel like there was a lot of meaning and symbolism in that music video. I mean, myself, I didn't really quite catch on to the message, so I would love to hear what you have to say. If you can kind of elaborate on that music video for me, I'd be really, really thankful. I definitely feel like there's a very strong message behind it. I'm just like not quite hearing it. Maybe I'd have to go and have a look at the lyrics. This next song is called Video Games. I'm pretty excited to listen to it because while I haven't actually heard the song, I've definitely heard this name, and I heard the name a million, billion, gazillion times in the comment section of the last video. So the hype and expectations are real.
Open up a beer and you say get over here.
Whoa, that flip.
I'm in his favorite sundress, watching me get undressed, take that body downtown.
This sounds like it's about a young relationship as well. That's kind of the message I'm getting so far.
Tell you all the time, heaven is a place on earth with you.
Oh, those are really cute lyrics. Heaven is a place on earth with you. What a little sweetheart.
It's better than I ever even knew. They say that the world was built for two.
This feels like quite reminiscent as well, especially with the spliced in footage of like iconic Hollywood places. It seems like she's reminiscing about the time she first got to Hollywood as well.
Watching all our friends fall in and out of old clothes. This is my idea of fun.
Okay, so I'm kind of starting to feel like it's about finding simplicity in this whole like crazy world, especially when it comes to like the whole world of fame that she's exploring. Again, I'm sure this is all entirely open for interpretation, but that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I would love to hear your opinions as well.
It's you, it's all for you.
There's something about like old home movies that just get me like happy and full of nostalgia. I didn't even really like have that many home movies, but I don't know, I'm like, yeah, it's so like lovely and warm.
I heard that you like the bad girls, honey. Is that true? It's better than I ever even knew.
This video is also really cute because you can see how kind of like low key it is in comparison to her later videos. Like this is before she got the huge budgets and was like crazy successful. So we're kind of like looking at her grassroots right here, and it's adorable. Alright, I quite liked that as well. I thought that was really nice. As far as what I preferred though, it's still Blue Jeans. I really liked that song. The other three were songs I would definitely listen to. They just kind of didn't resonate with me, at least musically, as well as Blue Jeans did. I feel like I'm going on and on about Blue Jeans. I really liked it. Okay, and we're gonna move on. What I want to say about Lana Del Rey overall is that like, it seems really cool to see a musician where you have to kind of think to extract a message. It's not just like so obvious and in your face. And kind of in that way, and this sounds like so pretentious, but like Lana Del Rey's music videos kind of feel like works of art. It's kind of like a mini film, you know? You have to look for the meaning and kind of extract your own. And maybe that's like a bit of extra work that some people don't like, but I find it quite cool. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know your thoughts. I want to hear everything you have to say about Lana Del Rey, specifically those 4 videos. If you think I've missed anything in regards to meaning or misinterpreted anything, please let me know. I'm always keen to hear. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to click that like button. And as always, have an awesome time until I see you next. See ya.